Sending your child off to college is daunting for most parents and can be extra challenging for parents who've never experienced college themselves.
I always teach my kids that they need to go to college because that's an opportunity that they will have that I didn't have, and I always wanted to.
Alexandra Contreras moved from the Dominican Republic to the U.S. when she was 18 years old.
It's very important for you to know all the facts that comes with college.
With 2 kids in high school, Contreras knew she needed help figuring out their next steps, so she turned to a program she had heard about in church, La Vida Scholars in Lynn.
Our goal here is to basically help students go to great colleges with minimal debt.
Peter Barros is the nonprofit's executive director.
We do that by partnering with their families, so we don't just work with the students directly, we work with their families.
Students from low-income families who attend public school in Lynn or Chelsea and have a minimum 3.0 GPA are eligible to apply to the program.
This is a really hard time to be a high school senior, 16, 17 years old, and we're asking them to make one of the biggest decisions of their lives that can potentially lead to $10,000 in debt or $100,000 in debt. There are thousands of colleges in the United States, so it's kind of like, how do you pick? We begin with the fundamentals. What's the difference between a 2-year and a 4-year college, a private and a public? Because I think there's just an assumption that all our families know how to support their kids with the college process, when in reality, especially because we have a really big immigrant population, college in the United States is so different from what it's like back home. It's hard to ask them to participate in a process that no one has really taken the time to explain to them.
Starting in the 10th grade, students and parents attend monthly workshops that cover everything from financial aid to building a college list and even addressing the emotional toll of living away from home.
What I love about our families is they really genuinely will do anything to send their kids to college, but we are real with them. We say, listen, you have an $8,000 gap. Let's talk about what that's going to be as a monthly payment.
At La Vida, students are introduced to schools they may not have considered or even heard of that could meet more of their financial needs.
They had explained to us what types of schools, what type of resources they had, and like how private schools, since they get more money, they're able to provide us with more resources.
Diana Buenrostro is Contreras' daughter, a La Vida scholar and now a freshman at Bentley University.
And I had pressed it and they said that I had a 0 balance for the next 4 years. And I was like, at first I was like, wow, like I didn't believe it, so I had to reread it because I was still a little sleepy. And then I reread it and I realized I had gone the full ride for 4 years.
The marketing and philosophy major wasn't even looking at Bentley until she met an admissions officer from the school at a La Vida networking event.
They had a 95% career acceptance, so after everybody gets out of here, they end up with a job.
A bright future for Buenrostro academically and financially.
Going to college is a part of the American dream.
An American dream realized for this family.
I'm proud of them because at the end of the day, they did what they wanted to do for themselves, but I think that they also did it for me.
And La Vida Scholars offers a lot of support for families, and they also offer a local bank incentive that matches up to $500 a year.
And their reach is growing, actually doubling in 5 years, now serving 180 students in Lynn and Chelsea. That's Chronicle for tonight. I'm Anthony Everett.
And I'm Shayna Seymour. Good night, everyone.